Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with another review for the Terror in the Aisles challenge. This time, Jason and I watched The Men Who Made the Movies, Alfred Hitchcock. Call him Hitch. Hold the cock. The Men Who Made the Movies was a 1973 8-episode miniseries. Each episode aired once a week over the course of 8 weeks. Each was approximately an hour-long biographical documentary looking at filmmakers and their work. Cliff Robertson was the narrator for each episode, including this one that took a look at the master of suspense. Clips from the Hitchcock interview section are featured in Terror in the Aisles. It's basically Hitchcock talking about various aspects of filmmaking. I love how he talks about building suspense, and this is one of the clips featured in Terror in the Aisles. It's the whole bomb situation. I'll leave it at that. I think it's best if you hear it from the man himself. He couldn't explain it any better than he did. In between the scenes of Hitchcock talking to the camera, we are treated to scenes from some of his most famous work. This documentary is basically like Terror in the Aisles, just with Hitchcock films. Scenes from Psycho are of course shown, including the shower scene. There are also scenes from Saboteur, Shadow of a Doubt, The Birds, Notorious, North by Northwest is featured, and Frenzy is in there as well. Watching a documentary like this makes you want to watch the movies featured. That's exactly what happens when you watch Terror in the Aisles. I'm glad this was included in it, and I'm glad I was able to find a copy. The Men Who Made the Movies has never been released in the US. It's only available on VHS recordings from TV, and this is exactly what that is. The recording I was able to find actually aired in 1987 in Australia. This tape even includes the original commercials. Talk about a blast from the past. This thing is like a time capsule. If you're a fan of Alfred Hitchcock, I definitely recommend checking out this episode of The Men Who Made the Movies, if you can find it. And if you're a fan of Hitchcock, I also recommend picking up the Masterpiece Collection, limited edition. Normally, my relatable recommendation would consist of a similar film to the one I reviewed. But since this is a little different and it's a documentary, I decided to recommend a whole box set. This set includes 15 of Hitchcock's most iconic films, many of which were featured in the Men Who Made the Movies episode. The films included are Psycho, The Birds, Vertigo, Rear Window, North by Northwest, The Man Who Knew Too Much, Marnie, Saboteur, Shadow of a Doubt, Rope, The Trouble with Harry, Torn Curtain, Topaz, Frenzy, and Family Plot. That is a lot of Hitchcock. This is a Blu-ray set, by the way, and like I said, it was a limited edition, so I'm pretty sure it's no longer in print. But if you can find the Masterpiece Collection of Alfred Hitchcock for a good price, pick it up. Any thoughts on The Men Who Made the Movies, Alfred Hitchcock? Comment below and let me know. And please be sure to check out Jason's review. We won't build too much suspense. The next review for the Terror in the Aisles challenge is coming soon. Until then, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and, be kind, subscribe.